Now for part 3 of my series of videos on how to start a vegetable garden. Now, this part might seem logical, but some people actually make a mistake. Only grow what you like to eat. Simple enough? Think about it. Also think about what you can't find at your local grocery store or at your local farmer's market. Tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, regular tomatoes, yellow squash, zucchinis, cucumbers, bush beans, okra, kale, collard greens. Just think about what you like to eat. And also, since these are some very popular items to grow, sure, you might even find some of the starch at your local farmer's market, hopefully. Also, avoid planting your garden near large trees, which could shade out your plants and compete with them for nutrients and water. Now that you have your seedlings and starts, here comes the fun part. And also, it might get a little dirty. Planting. Transplanting your plants into the ground. Now, whether you grew seedlings indoors or bought small plants, sometimes referred to as starts, there are things you should do before you plant them outdoors. Check your planting dates for your grow zones. What's your grow zone? It's a test from one of my other videos. If you don't know what your grow zone is, just Google "what's my grow zone" and put in your zip code. Google will tell you the rest. Now, the week before you transplant them outdoors, stop fertilizing them and don't water them nearly as much. This will help toughen them up a little bit for the outdoor life. About 7 to 10 days before you transplant your seedlings, set them outside in a little shade. Protect it from the wind, just for a few hours every day. This will also help harden them up. Then gradually increase the exposure to the sun and wind. This will also harden them up, get them ready for the outside life, and to prevent them from going into shock when you finally stick them outside forever. Kind of scary for them. Could be scary for you too. Next, what we've been waiting for, transplanting. Timing is important. If you can, try transplanting the actual plants into the ground on an overcast day or early in the morning. That way, it's before the sun and heat gets really harsh. Some plants like tomatoes do best by planting them deeply. Burning half of the plant will help establish deep, stronger roots. Some plants don't need to be planted nearly as deep as that. So check your seed package or your plant labels. If that information isn't readily available, check it with the Farmer's Almanac. Try saying that real fast. Plant them in loose, well-aerated soil that retains moisture yet drains well. And also, this allows young roots to penetrate easily. Once planted, soak the soil around the seedling, spread some mulch around it, and that will help reduce loss of moisture in the soil. Add a starter fertilizer to the soil to encourage root development. And lastly, make sure you water and feed your plants on a regular basis. Now let's get out there and get a little dirty.